just said fuck it.
Oh, that's awesome because
It's
your house.
No, I just said fuck it.
Oh, that's awesome because
It's
your house.
That's what it reminded me of.
That's only for the people of color. Your favorite wiggins.
I know because now you can make an intro video that will automatically play when you hit. Okay, so back to Joey.
No rhythm, no rhyme, they're just wasting youth. Swaggering clowns in a chaotic
Keep monitoring a chat
scene
room.
of absurdity like nothing ever seen. Here's the story of three stooges.
Exactly what,
Orange, potato, hodges. No skill, no grace, just a big charade. Laughing at the mess they made. Rocco thinks he's sharp like a polished knife.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Orange just rolls with no purpose in life.
That's only for the people of color.
Got no clue what
Your favorite
game
wiggers.
to play. Swinging in nonsense through night and day. But they sway to the chaos, dance to the odds. Live in their comedy like it's sent by God. Life's not
Okay,
a show for them.
so
written
back to
rights,
Joey.
Just swinging in the mismatched
That's only
lights.
for the people of color.
Here's the story of three stooges. Rocco, orange, potato, hodges. No skill,
every
no
show
grace,
they say
just
that
a big charade. Laughing at the mess they made.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Uncle Rocco Show with my partner, Big Lou as Rocco, and to introduce the great Frank Amadeo. He is the Dabbleverse attorney, my attorney. I felt I better have an attorney on standby in case this show goes bad. Welcome, everybody. I really appreciate the turnout. We're going to do about an hour and 15-minute show today. I put a lot of work into this, and I hope you enjoy it. I want to thank everybody for being here. It really is. It's wonderful to have all you guys. We have 123 people in here, guys. I appreciate everything, guys. Frank, how are you?
Great, Joey. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Great to be here. It's an honor and a privilege.
And Rocco Lou, how are you doing?
I do well. How are you?
Very good, very good. I see we got a lot of great people here, a lot of our great supporters here. I like a big shout out to my man Dune, but and big shout out to Rocco. This is for you, buddy. Cardiff will be joining us. We'll have the great Cardiff Electric on today at some point. He's got the link. I'm waiting on him. But we want to kick off. Before we kick off the show, I want to start off by playing this 2.5, 3 minute video that I made all about Rocco. Here we go.
Rocco was a small man. He was very, very skinny. Also, there is Raymond DeVito, who, from his teenage years and jerking off into a rag Tookie, the puppet was Boar, and Rocco loved to play with his puppet, Tookie. Rocco was also very shy. But Rocco had big dreams. He wanted to be tough. He wanted to do guy stuff like wrestling alligators or fighting robots or eating giant burritos. One day, Rocco decided to build a fort. A giant tough guy fort. He invited all his friends over to help. Rocco was excited. This was going to be the manliest fort ever. First to arrive was Stuttering John. He was a potato with a microphone and a bad stutter.
Hey, Rocco.
John loved to talk, even if it took a while to get the words out. Next came Cardiff Electric. He was an actual potato, not a talking one, just a potato. But Cardiff made the best drinks, especially his famous sparkle juice. It was sparkly and purple, and a little bit dangerous. Finally, OJ the Orange arrived. He was round and orange, and he loved to tell jokes.
Orange, you glad to see me?
Rocco chuckled. OJ always knew how to make him laugh. Rocco put on his tool belt. He felt strong.
Let's build this fort.
His friends cheered. They drank sparkle juice. It made them feel funny and strong, sort of, maybe just funny. Now, Rocco had a secret. He loved to dress up. Sometimes he was Roxanne the Magnificent, a dazzling drag queen. Roxanne adored sparkle juice. It made her feel fabulous.
Time for a sparkle juice break.
Her voice was high and loud. John, Cardiff, and OJ stared. They had never seen Rocco like this.
Rocco?
Suddenly the fort shook. A booming voice echoed, "Fee, fi, fo, fum!" A giant hairy monster stomped into the fort. It was El Mexican Horrible. He had escaped from a fairy tale, and he was very, very grumpy.
This is mine now.
Like,
Everyone
I did all the words.
Except for Roxanne. She was furious. Nobody took her sparkle juice. Roxanne jumped onto a toolbox.
Put that down, you big bully.
El Mexican Horrible laughed. But then he slipped on a spilled sparkle juice puddle. He crashed into the fort wall, sending tools flying everywhere. Just then a man in a banana suit appeared. It was Joey C. He was known for his wacky antics.
Did someone say banana?
Everyone stared. Things had gotten very strange. The fort was ruined. El Mexican Horrible was fuming. Joey C. was eating a banana, oblivious to the chaos. And Roxanne, she was sipping sparkle juice from a teacup, laughing her head off. It was just another crazy day in the Dabbleverse.
Thanks for coming, everyone.
The Dabbleverse was a weird and wonderful place. Then came along a Leviverse and the Rev Bob Levy, a very interesting man with a metal detector. And Rocco, even as Roxanne, wouldn't have it any other way.
All right, man. That was pretty good. I hope you guys enjoyed that. You know, I'm really new to the AI stuff. And so I had to find a program. I had to put a bunch of words in, and hopefully it came out right. And I think it was pretty funny. What do you think? What did you think about that, Big Lou, Rocco?
No.
You didn't like it?
Hell no.
Wow. My own
Fucking
partner don't even like
juice.
it.
Sparkle juice.
You know, I didn't put that part. I mean, that was the stock thing. But
a potato showed up.
He's here. Where's he at? Oh, where he at? Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I like to no, I like to
No, not yet. Just give me a second.
Okay.
Take me down, jackass.
Take you down. Got it. Go ahead. What's he doing? What's he doing? Tell us when he comes
He
in.
was a little grumpy this morning.
Cardiff, a little grumpy. Cardiff, we love him. Tell me when you give me the cue when I should bring you in, Cardiff. I wanted to give you an announcement. Bring you in now? Right now? Okay, here we are. Great Cardiff.
All right.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thank you,
welcome, Cardiff. How are you?
good. Rocco looking better than ever.
Yeah, isn't
Yes.
Rocco looking tough and strong? And
Yes.
man, did you
like
catch
my
the
Mexican
video?
mustache.
Yes,
Ooh,
I do.
like it.
What are we
Cardiff,
doing here? We
It's
taking
an
it
honor
down
to
yet?
have you here because you do it right. I was just making an announcement earlier. I made an announcement. I think it was yesterday. I gave some words about you, how a
Good.
great tribute you are to this society,
Mhm.
how you are a man that knows Stutter and John backwards and forwards and everything possible angle of Stutter and John. You do it well, sir.
Mhm.
You're the master of disaster, the
And with
man of
respect.
steel. With respect, mad respect
Yes.
goes out to you. And I say, Potato World Order, I'm glad that you're a friend of ours. I'm glad to have you here tonight. I'm
Friend of
honored.
ours.
Friend of ours. And we have the
Mhm.
great attorney Frank Amadeo here
Mhm.
with us.
Mhm. Clearwater Chad.
Clearwater Chad.
I know
yes.
who you are. I'm not going to fall for this. This
I don't know about
disguise.
that. My name is Frank
Cardiff
Amadeo.
first.
Thank you very much.
You can't fool me. You can't pull the wool over my eyes, Frank Amadeo.
Frank Amadeo.
I'm the only certified attorney in this Dabbleverse. Thank you very much.
As DG would say, he's a friend of ours. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know,
He's a friend
Vince
of
lawyer
ours.
could sue you for that. You realize
He can?
that's
I-
12.5 million for those statements.
I will be
Wow.
monitoring the chat with my legal yellow notebook today. So
You have your legal
Very
pad.
good.
He's
Cardiff-
official. You should have led with the legal pad. I would have believed it's more believable that way. Joey, see, have we taken down Rocco? Did I miss the taking down?
Well, did you see the video? You didn't see the video?
I saw that I enjoyed drinking grape sparkle juice.
Yeah, I said the
Yes.
great words about you there. Well, Cardiff, I gotta admit something to you.
What's that?
1,100 shows I've done. I print them all over the place, and I've never really been gun shy of the camera. My stomach never turned. I am fucking nervous tonight. I
You
got
should be.
butterflies in my stomach, man.
It's a big day for you, Joey C.
This is a big day, and so we want to tonight. We want to show the very first El Haribe show.
No.
We're gonna break that show down. We're
What
gonna
a
talk
loser.
it with our great friend Cardiff because it was horrible. You
I
know,
wasn't there,
lightning
was
was.
I?
I don't think you were. I didn't watch the
Good.
whole thing, but it was horrible. He was in
Most-
the dark most of the time.
Most
He was
people
just
say
horrible.
most people say he didn't get good until I showed up.
Probably true. Probably
And
true.
then, and even then, he was only average.
Yes.
Can I say that, Frank Amadeo? Legally?
Yeah, absolutely. You guys make a good team.
Good,
Yes,
thank you.
yeah.
No, but
You know-
legally, I meant I wasn't looking for your creative opinion. I was
Oh,
looking for a
okay.
legal
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah. Legally, we'll allow it.
Okay, thank
Right,
you.
stick to the
Thank
legal
you, Your
part.
Honor.
But Carter asked for legal stuff. Give him the legal stuff. That's what he needs.
All right, I forgot.
Yes,
Yep.
Of course.
Ah,
So, Carter,
Yes.
you've done this 100 times, 1,000 times when you talk about Stutter and John.
Yes.
So I'm sitting here and I'm trying to watch some of your stuff for this week, and I'm like,
Mhm.
I just gotta just be calm. I gotta be like Cardiff. I gotta be more like Cardiff. I just roll with the thing. So I've done a lot of work.
Play chess, not checkers, Joey C.
Yes.
Yes.
And this is important to me. The
Hang
most
in there,
important thing
buddy.
is to do this the best I can and show people that I cared enough to put the time in. So when I want to show a short clip that El Horrible, when he was telling people he was sorry. This was his apology as El Horrible. It's about 2 minutes long. We're gonna watch this and we're gonna talk about it.
enough.
Remember when he used to try? When he used to do a voice?
Yes.
Sorry,
Nobody cared
guys.
about his
I got a
craft.
new camera, but it's not lighting.
Did they start the wrong one here?
Gotta be 2 feet on the
Wait, hang on. Sorry, guys. This is the one. This is the one we got to go. There we go.
They're all awful.
Apology.
They're all awful, no matter which one you pick.
Yeah, this is. Look, the mask is horrible. The lighting's horrible.
It's a terrible
Terrible.
mask.
Yes.
It's the worst mask I've ever seen, actually.
Greetings, dabblers. There's
Probably the
absolutely
worst.
no reason why any of you should be watching this.
Yeah, why are we watching an old man
That
in a
is
wrestling
why
mask with a
I'm
hot dog
looking
on his
at
shirt in
one
his
person.
basement?
Exactly. I
And
mean,
that is what I deserve after
Oh
the
my
debacle
God.
that
Is
just
he-
went on tonight.
he is definitely.
I do not take
You know what I'm
blame
saying?
personally.
Joey C.
I put
I
all
think
the
we're
blame on my
overlooking.
producer, Kevin
You need to
Dumbfuck.
pause this.
Yes.
Somehow
You really need to
figured
pause
out
this.
Yes.
You're
yes.
all overlooking how much better the masks fit back then.
Yeah. Well, was he skinnier there? Was he a little bit
He
lighter?
must have been. He must have been. He's oozing out of the. He can't even tie them up anymore.
I
He's
mean,
just oozing out of them now.
yeah. But
maybe if he
you know,
worked out.
I noticed
John,
something Saturday about his elbows. Did you see when he was standing up? How his
Oh,
elbows
yeah.
were just for gazy elbows.
The worst.
He,
That's what I was thinking. Definitely gay elbows.
Yes, most definitely. I agreed with you
Yes.
110% with that.
Just doing
But,
it.
Just doing it. And you know, and I just want about guy stuff, you know, just guy stuff. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
funny. It's very interesting.
But
But look at that. That's Rocco One Shin there.
This. I don't know when he did this apology, how much after the first showing it was, but I was going through his stuff and I came across this and I thought it was to see him wither and to beg and to cry and ask for forgiveness is made my decade. You know,
Yeah.
he's definitely a cuck.
Mhm.
So as we go into watch the
How
rest of
to
this,
stream for 4.5
interesting.
hours in a row, but cannot figure out how to do my dumb 1 hour podcast
it is
basically in the middle of the night when no one's using the internet. Everyone's asleep in their beds.
Just to share internet with his
and I'm
neighbors,
trying
probably.
to do a dumb show to showcase the stupidity of other podcasters.
I'm high above the mountain,
Well,
the Sierra Mountains in my grandmother's basement.
Hell, Kevin Dumbfuck.
Hack. Am I right, Joey C?
We
Yes, you're
do
100%
not
right.
have the right to make fun of anyone
No, we don't.
podcasting anymore.
He's
The
twitching a
joke's on
lot
you.
too. He's very Rob
I
Solish
apologize
right
to all my viewers.
Yeah. Do you
Where he's
think?
coming
I've
down
lost subscribers since
Do you think he's had
7
a
o'clock
sexual encounter with Rob
tonight.
Saul at one time in his illustrious YouTube career?
so by
now. They
attempting
both
to go
spent
on.
many years in New Jersey,
did
so it's
myself more
obviously
harm than good.
yes, they did.
Okay, I thought so.
Yeah, there's no
But I
there's
just wanted
it's
to come
100%
on
chance of
and
sexual
apologize
encounters
to
between these
those
two
who
in
tried
Jersey.
to watch.
Yeah, I definitely I noticed that because
Mhm.
they are both from Jersey. Now, where does Melton fit into this? Because I know that
Mhm.
Rocco has definitely had some sexual encounters with
Yes,
him.
but that was all in Vegas. And you know
All
what
in
they
Vegas.
say? That was when what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, Joyce. So legally, right, Frank Amadeo?
Oh, that's
Right?
very correct, Mr. Potato.
Thank you.
What happens in
Thank
Vegas stays in Vegas.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor. So I can't
Thank
discuss
you.
that,
Thank you.
obviously, Joyce.
We're almost about done with this video, and then we're going to have Cardiff and I and the rest of the panel talk about this.
If I had all my
Right.
clips
Oh, so I
here,
shouldn't be
I
talking
would
now?
try and do a
You can
show,
talk whenever you want, Carter. You've got
but-
carte blanche
appreciate
here.
that.
Carte blanche.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And I second
We don't
that.
have them. So
Thank you.
good night, everyone. We'll try to do this episode again.
Oh,
Be
God,
dabbling,
that's
blah blah
horrible.
blah, all that bullshit. And
And everybody be
have a
old
good night.
dabbling.
Go back to work tomorrow.
Ugh. Yeah,
Wow, talk
lame
about
job
low
you got.
energy. Talk about low energy Rocco, huh?
Yes, let's talk about that. Wow.
Wow.
If you look at him today, one, he's blown up to be a pizza roll. You know what I'm saying? He's a pizza roll.
Absolutely.
You know, and his hair when he takes his mask
No,
off is
he's-
all over the place. But here he
He's
is.
a pizza
kinda-
roll. He's a pizza roll that's been in the fridge for 2 days.
Yeah.
And then when you're throwing it in the garbage, you miss the garbage and you drop it in the sink full of water and it just bloats out.
Yes,
That's
absolutely. I agree.
that's the kind of pizza roll he is.
Yes.
A waterlogged old pizza roll.
That's a lot of that's a good one. Waterlogged log
Waterlogged,
pizza roll. I like
yeah.
that. I like that.
Giving you my
Now-
gold today, Joey. Giving you my
Yes?
gold. Don't forget
Yes.
this,
I will not forget this. Now let me ask you something, Carter.
please.
You tell me a little bit backstory when the day came when the great Carter Electric
Yes.
had to be introduced to this horrible individual.
In
What was
person,
that day?
man
the
to
very first time you ever laid eyes on him or saw him come through the door.
potato to homosexual?
No, not in a homosexual way. Didn't you guys meet at DabbleCon 1? Didn't that where you
We
first
did.
met?
We actually met. We first crossed eyes in the lobby of a luxury Rochester hotel.
Did he try to
I-
solicit you? Was he a cheap date? Did he try to just pick you up and
I'm-
hustle you?
I'm actually going to tell you a rather interesting story. Would you rather I
All
do
right.
that or answer your question?
All right.
I was sitting at the hotel bar with 1, Anthony Cumia, 2, Dr. Steve, 3,
These nuts.
Missy B. She spoke a lot about her idol Hitler at that encounter, by the way.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Very interesting. But then I saw Rocco enter the hotel. We crossed eyes. He smiled. I smiled back. He
How did you
recognized
smile?
me. You know how he recognized me, Joey C?
How did he recognize you?
My nose.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you give him like a smile like this?
Oh
Did you
my
go-
lord.
Oh,
No.
smile and a wink and a lash.
Did you go like that to him and say, "Come on, let's go, big
No.
boy"?
It did.
No,
He knew.
Puckered up
He
his
just
booty
knew.
hole.
He knew.
he knew. Now, so this big night happens, and you guys are obviously it was meant to be, you know.
Mhm.
And now you're a year, 13, 14 months into this. Do you still feel the same way?
Are you
about
talking
that
now?
first-
I'm a year. I'm
Well,
like
but
I'm like almost 3 years in this nonsense.
you are, but him, he's about 14 months, 15 months in.
No, he's more than that.
Is he that?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, he was 2022 too. We both
Okay.
started our YouTube channels probably like within hours of each other.
All right, so 2 years then. Okay, I thought he was
Yeah.
a little shorter. He was a few months less.
I was
than you
beating
were.
him, by the way, before I got kicked off of YouTube. Just want to make that clear.
Yes. And do you feel that?
Eating my dust, that loser.
Yeah, I think Tookie, you know, and we're going to be hosting, talking about Tookie, his first episode of Tookie Soup next week.
Oh, Tookie.
Uh,
So wait, you'll do the Uncle Tookie show.
No, well, it'll be the Uncle Rocco. It's all incorporated because my theory is this: you got Rocco, this lame, greasy, grimy pizza roll kind of guy,
Pizza roll, pizza roll.
Yeah.
Waterlogged pizza roll.
waterlogged pizza roll guy.
Mhm.
That you know he's a shy guy.
AT backstage.
Mhm.
He's a definitely gay guy who
Mhm,
wants
definitely.
to just swallow cum. You know, I know
No.
that.
No, I think you're confusing our characters.
Well, I know that's your thing, but I think he really. You're more blunt about it. You're pretty vocal about it. You don't
Obviously.
tell the
I don't
world.
hide.
You don't hide, but he's
I'm not
what I'm getting at.
closeted.
Yeah, he's a closet case, I think.
Mhm.
And I can picture him walking around in nice pink high heels, with a nice negligee on, you know, and with tassels, and he's caught baby,
No.
you know, doing the dance for you on a strip pole. And
No, he's no, I'm telling you, he's a denim vest,
really,
a denim vest and jean shorts kind of
biker type, rough look kind
Yeah,
of guy.
yeah.
Really,
Yeah.
I don't
Cubes,
strike me as
cubes the length of some piece of spaghetti.
that.
Just Put in your terms, Joey.
Like a wet limp noodle.
I know you measure everything in regards to pasta.
Now, do you find him at all repulsive at any given time?
Repulsive? What does that mean?
I mean, you know that he's just
Repulsive.
Repulsive. Yeah, there we go.
Repulsive. Thank you. Like the way Stuttering John looks at wart medication.
Ah, that's pretty good. That's pretty
Keep that
good.
away from me. That's what you mean by repulsive.
Yeah, repulsive. That's what I mean. That's the word. Thank you, Lou. Thank you, Carter, for correcting
that. No, thank you for asking the question.
What's up,
Yes.
DJ?
Actually,
you know,
but yes, definitely repulsive.
I
Repulsive
struggle.
and attracted both at the same time and in equal force.
Yes.
Mhm.
I was just going to say that. I find myself not really wanting to condemn him to hell. There's a part of him that just the attraction. And
You
I just
say it a
can't get
lot,
enough of
though.
it. Huh?
Like you do say the words a lot,
Yeah.
but you just can't commit them to
Yeah.
your soul.
I just, yeah. But I care enough about him that I can't just toss the guy away. You know, I can't get enough of him. You know, he grows on you like a bad fungus. You know what I'm saying?
You know, Joey, see, I want to defend him a little bit. I know we're here to trash him, but I need to
Yes,
defend him
that's
just
fine.
a little. Now, he's getting a lot of heat lately for, referring to your wife looking like Howard the Duck,
Yes.
Mogwai,
Yes.
all these nasty things he's saying about your lovely wife. And I want you to understand, Joey C.
Yes.
When he calls your wife a Mogwai and compares her to Howard the Duck,
Yes.
it's horrible.
Yes,
And what
it
he's
is.
doing, he is just busting balls with one of his buddies.
Yes,
and
I know.
we're just sitting around trashing the other's wives, and we're just having fun. It comes from love. I want you to know your wife is a lovely woman.
I know that. I know that.
And
you want to know what the worst
she
part?
scares the hell out of me. But she's a lovely woman, and you two are great together, and we're happy for you. And we're just
Thank
busting balls. We like
I
you.
know that.
Deep
And
down,
here's the problem.
deep down, we know you're both good people.
We
You just got to
appreciate that.
really dig.
But you know this whole thing, it's not her. She could give a
So
rat's
deep.
ass what they say.
What?
She could give a rat's ass what people say. It's me that gets I'm the one that gets the red ass and goes crazy when I
know
hear
you're
them.
crazy.
It's
Exactly.
me. You know, it's me.
Can't.
And she's like,
You can't. Just
why
know it's
are you-
coming from love. It's coming
Yes,
from love, Joey C.
coming from love. It's coming from the great love I have right here in my gut, all the way through my heart to the bottom of my feet to the top of my head. It's definitely
And
love.
out your ass when you
And out my ass.
Yes, thank you for adding that, Lou.
Yes. Now
we were having a nice conversation, and you just interrupted.
I had to
I'm just-
drop a stupid liner.
I'm distracted by your mustache.
You're welcome.
That
Well,
mustache
thank
is
you.
pretty
Thank
interesting.
you.
And I like it. You put a lot of effort into this. Rocco only looks so good, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
it's very nice.
if Rocco looked like that in real life, would you just be all over him?
No,
No,
I love him as he is.
I know he's a.
I do not
furry
wish to
fucker.
change him. He's
Yeah,
so
sweet enough.
soft. He's
So,
soft
Joey, we have an
everywhere.
important message.
Huh?
Tell Cardiff to shut up and try to answer the phones.
Oh, where's the phone at? The phone's not ringing. I don't hear. Where?
And why am I
There's
getting
your
links?
answer, JT.
Why?
Okay, I gotta go to the phone call.
No,
All right,
hold
hang
on.
on.
Why am I getting links from JT all of a sudden? Now I got to go through an intermediary to get to you, Joey C.
Never. I think we got some calls here. Let's take this call.
Please.
All right, let me go. You're on the air with the Uncle Rocco Show. Vito Bandito, what's happening?
Hey, Joey Steve, my son is on.
What's happening? I don't know if the fans can hear you. Can you hear him, guys?
He's calling your fucking cell phone?
He's
Well,
a
that's
little
how I
low.
called in.
Didn't you have a call screener for the whole system?
What the
Really?
fuck?
All right, well, hang on a second. I think I can fix that here for a minute.
Nobody gets to laugh at Joey C during the interim
This
here,
is
guys.
the one bug we weren't sure about.
Apologize,
Word-
Mr. Frank Amadeo.
Hang on.
Yep. Thank you.
I respect your authority.
Thank you very much, Mr. Potato. Appreciate
You're
you.
welcome. Please stop super chatting, Stutter and John. Thank you.
Jesus fucking Christ. We're doing phone calls from a fucking cell phone. Jesus
This is a
fucking
professional
Christ.
operation. But we're not allowed to laugh at Joey C.
That's right.
Yeah.
This is serious stuff, guys.
What the fucking thing? Joey, you're muted.
Why don't I come on the show more?
Yeah, we'd love to have you. It's a great show.
Joey, you are muted.
We'll work it out, folks.
Don't worry, this music is royalty free, Joe.
Outstanding, JT. You did great work here, buddy.
I don't know what he did. I don't think you need a phone screen and have people call your cell phone.
Joey, do you not realize you're fucking muted? You're muted.
Holy shit! Damn.
You've been muted for the last 5 fucking minutes.
It doesn't matter. No one else can hear him. This was the one aspect we haven't figured out how to do. So it was a bonus to have the phone line. We were going to have it.
The fact that you're talking to yourself makes it
even Rocco has problems with the phone line. So let's get a good laugh on that. That was good. That was a great Vito Bandito, by the way, that called in, guys.
What did he say? Describe the call to us.
Well, he was just big. Joey, I can't hear nobody. I can't hear Cardiff. I can't hear anybody on the panel. All I can hear is you. And then I just wanted to thank him for his support.
That was the purpose of his call, to say that he couldn't hear us when he called us?
Yeah, and I didn't know I was muted, so you guys would have heard me talking to him.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that would have been interesting.
I'm very sorry about that.
We heard him very lightly.
You heard me very lightly? Well, I didn't know I was muted.
We heard Vito very lightly. We thought we were getting the test call through the fucking StreamYard, not your fucking cell phone.
Right.
Yeah,
well, here's the thing. I went through the call-in studio. I went ahead and I bought a number, and I got it all set up in their studio. Yeah. I don't know how to integrate it. It said for me to call in as a host. I did that. But I called my cell phone and not realizing that it was going to come through my cell phone. I don't know how do I call it to hook it into the StreamYard.
So you've never done this before?
Never done that before. That was the one thing we talked about, Jake.
You got to run in OBS.
Okay, OBS? I've never used OBS. I have to learn OBS.
Or you got to run it through your Roadcaster then somehow. Then you have to do it on your phone and run it through your Roadcaster.
I did read that. You know what? That's what they said in it. Part was to get something like a Roadcaster.
That's step 2.
Okay.
In the instructions. You read step 1 and skipped to step 7? Joey, I thought you had a Roadcaster. I thought you had like a board.
I did. Mine broke.
Oh, I got you.
You know where you plug in the back where the little plug goes in, and I broke one of the things inside there. The little where it connects to. It broke off the board. Yeah. So I had to throw it out, and then I gave my little board to Lou. Lou took it home with him.
Fucking Lou.
So
that son of a bitch.
That's it. What do you think of Big Lou here? What do you do? Everybody gives me a lot of shit about Lou. They make this guy into a monster.
I am a monster.
He's just based on looks.
Yeah.
But he's fantastic.
Lou don't like the Dabbleverse though, you know. He don't like none of the Dabbleverse, you know. He's like, fuck Bob Levy, fuck this one, fuck the potato, fuck all these guys, you know. He's telling fuck Rocco. You know, really? He didn't know until I explained to him what kind of a guys some of you guys are.
We're stand-up guys.
Yeah.
We're stand-up guys. I like Lou. Lou's a real guy. He's a real guy. Real dumb guy.
He is.
Dumb. Thank you. Thank you, Potato.
He is. And I told him you were a great guy. You were a great person too there, Cardiff. I told him that many times.
For lying.
No, I didn't lie. Listen, Cardiff, no matter how much I might be upset with somebody, I got to say this.
What?
One of the highlights of my life was to take a picture, meet you, talk with you in person, face to face. We've done it a couple occasions. JT's here. JT, you there, buddy? You're muted.
Hey, sorry. What happened with that phone call?
Well, here's the thing. Remember, we thought we might have problems. I got to integrate it. Carter said I got to have a roadcast. I don't have that. I guess I'm missing part of the equipment I need to get, which I'll order this week. For next week's show, I'll order it.
All right, so we know that people could call though, and you could talk to them.
I could talk to them on the phone.
Okay, but if you just leave it on speaker, at least we can hear the call.
Okay, but how can you hear it?
Translate.
If I leave it on speaker, if I'm not muted, you can be able to hear it.
Yeah.
Just keep it close to the speakers.
You want to try it again? I'll log back in.
Yeah, let's try it again. I'll go ahead and
JT.
Okay, give me a minute. All right.
All right.
All right. I'll be
taking his sweet ass time.
All right, let me get this in here.
And watch out for that, JT. You'll get your YouTube channel taken down.
All right. Now we should be in. I don't know if you can hear that.
We can hear
that.
Yes.
Why didn't you try doing it through your Google Voice, and then you could just?
I tried to do it through Google. I could do it for Google Voice, but then that would defeat wasting all this time with this. I mean, I do have a Google Voice they can call in, and we could put that on screen and they can hear it. We could try that.
Yeah, you should do that.
All right, let's do that. Let's send JT. I'll give you the number here in a minute. I'll put it in a private chat for him, and then we can get started on the package. Which we got. Like I said, we're gonna host the first ever Alva replay tonight.
A package.
And we're gonna do our best to make you guys see the
package.
How terrible it was.
So
now,
you mean the package?
It's a package, you know.
No, if it's Rocco, it's a hackage.
It's a hackage. Yeah, there you go. That's why it's so great to have you here, because you could teach me so many things. It's unbelievable.
Yep, I'm going to nominate Mr. Potato Cardiff. Cardiff should be the one advising Joey C how to set up these streams beforehand next show.
Well, the only problem we had with them.
I would advise that would be a good thought, but I would also advise that the potato would tell you to go fuck your hat.
Yeah,
legally speaking.
I think we're gonna have to regroup on that
we
one.
Can
I don't
help.
know if I accept that answer, but
we can help.
We're gonna do this. I'll get the bummer here in a minute. Sign into Google.
The phone thing, I have no idea. That's a Rocco thing.
Yeah, and that was, like I said,
maybe you want to tread lightly. Maybe you want to tread lightly on trashing Rocco until he helps you fix your phones.
You know, I don't so much want to just eat him up and trash him. I want to have fun with this. I want to let him know the love the honor we really have for him by making a show about him. You know?
Then fuck you. Why isn't the show about me if it's about love?
Well, because you're going to be a whole different thing, Cardiff. I got something really planned beautiful for you. Hey, JT,
really?
you hear? Yeah, now JT, we're going to go to Google Voice. I'm going to send you that number in private chat. We'll scrap the call-in studio and we'll go to Google Voice. Right? I can hear you right now. I can hear you. Yeah. Can you hear him, Cardiff? Can you hear JT through the phone?
Barely.
But if we go through Google Voice, they'll be able to hear perfectly out through the show. So I'm going to sign into Google Voice now, and I'm going to send you that number in private. Okay, let me try to get him. We'll go grab him real quick, and we'll go talk to him. Let's go do that. All right, so I got one guy on hold, Cardiff. We're going to try to call this guy in here. I'm going to go. It says talk. Okay, welcome to the Uncle Rocco Show. Patrick, you're on the air. How are you? Hello? Yes. How are you? What's happening? Yes. Hi. How are you?
Hi, how are you? Yeah.
Oh, we met at Dabble too. Great, man. I got good to talk to you again. How you doing?
Yeah, I met you. I met
Spider, yeah.
Mrs. C.
Yes, you did. Yes,
and Mrs. C, she gives a hell of a blowjob.
Is that now? Were you dreaming that? Is that the dream you
had?
Hang
up on him, Joey. He might be a troll.
I know
he'd be a troll.
Spider, we'll set you up with Spider, but thanks for the call, buddy. All right, we got rid of him. All right, let's go.
That was not with love.
So JT, we're gonna kill this. Yeah, that was kind of horrendous.
Yeah, that was not. No, that was not.
I'm not gonna sit there and take that badger in. What's the matter with these people?
No.
You know, I don't gotta take that.
No.
So yeah.
But remember, when B-Dabbler says nasty things about your wife doing things behind a dumpster, that's because we love you and we're busting your balls.
Well,
I know. I know.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
I know he does love.
And just for the record, guys, I already put B-Dabbler on notice, and we are monitoring his movements and tracking his movements. So
very good. Good thinking there.
Good. Mr. Amadeo.
Find the number here.
All right, did that work any better?
No.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna go through Google Voice. We could scrap we'll scrap the other one until we get that all integrated. But I got Google Voice number here. I'm gonna pull up here. I'm doing it now. I'm ready to do this. Give you the call-in number. I mean, everybody's gonna be calling in, so I got to give it to everybody anyhow. So.
Do you think?
So you don't need me for this part.
Do you think there will be serious calls, Joey C? Do you think there will be serious calls, or will everybody be?
I don't think there will. That's the biggest worry I have. Yeah, that's the biggest worry. But look, if Lou, put this call number across the screen ticker, 813-370-0881 is the call-in number for the Google Voice.
813-370-5786.
No, 0881 is the last four.
0881-813.
813-370.
813-370-5486.
No, 0881.
0881.
That's the call number for. We'll be able to do that here.
813.
813-870. What?
813-370.
What?
370.
What?
370-0881. Empire.
Empire what?
8-1. Empire
Zero?
carpets.
All right,
What?
I got it.
You got it,
So it's
Lou?
not 0,
All right,
8-1?
now, we're gonna be able to. I'm coming into another StreamYard. You're gonna see me, but just ignore me here. This other Joey C coming in because this is how I'm gonna
treat the next Joey C like this Joey C. Got it.
treat the next Joey C like garbage. Okay, can you see me now? All right.
No.
Now we have to do this. I cannot dox anybody. I did this mistake. So Lou,
what are you doing?
We're gonna have to make sure I don't dox nobody. This is the key that I did before. I doxed my wife, Stutter and John, DG, and one other person. The last time I used the Google Voice about 8 months ago.
And you should
Okay.
create another Google Voice.
So now I want to present this.
Hold on. You're gonna present it. You're gonna present
Yes, I
it.
got it.
You don't
Now I
have
got.
to
See,
show
right
it.
now I can't put it up there because I have to go to a screen that's going to cover that. You understand? So how are we going to protect this? Because for a minute it's going to go up there and it's going to show my call off.
Put yourself on full screen.
Put myself on full screen. All right. Hang on.
Yes.
All right, that's here. Okay. All right, hang on. I got to do this. Full screen. Okay.
Jeez.
All right.
No, leave it on full screen.
Stop touching.
Okay.
Now bring it up and then change what you need to change because while you're on full screen, it won't bring up.
It won't show it.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. All right. So now I'm going to do that. I share it. It won't come up. You're saying it didn't come up, right? It didn't come up, right?
It came up.
Okay.
Because you
Now,
took yourself
okay.
Leave yourself on full
I
screen.
didn't take myself off. All right, here we go. Now it should be all right. Try it now. Now it should be good. No, leave it the way I just put it. Now we're connected to the call screen.
All right.
All right, now. Here. Let me go here. And then we go here. All right, so here's the. All right, where?
Fuck you, Doom.
I'm going to start a contest tonight. There will be one beloved chatter that I will read all of their chats tonight in the port chat. Let's see who it's going to be.
You will?
Is it Doom?
All right, very good. Now, I don't know.
Is it?
Could be. Is it Doom? I don't think so. So
Maybe I'll read
now,
all
what I'm trying
Doom.
to do here.
Sorry, Lou. I don't think he likes you.
Well, Doom don't like him? Yeah, Doom. Well, Lou has been at war with two people. He's been at war with, latest has been Doom.
Of course.
And now, here's what we got to do, guys. I got to go to StreamYard because I was in two browsers, and I'll explain to you why I had to. My camera will not go in with Google Browser no more into StreamYard.
Yeah,
so I have to use a thing called DuckDuckGo so I can be able to have access to my voice and to the mic and everything. When I go
because
through,
of Israel,
all
right?
of a sudden it just got killed a couple of days ago. So I'm going to put myself back full screen for a minute here so I can present it here. Now we can take the calls as soon as I present this. Do not take me out here. All right, so we go here.
Who are you talking to? Who's going to take you out? Who else has control?
No, just Lou. Lou has control. That's
Lou.
it.
Oh,
So I want
so Lou's fucking with you.
I trust
I'm not
Lou
doing
implicitly.
anything.
Lou would
You're
never.
touching everything. Joey, don't touch shit.
Okay, but don't touch something now. I just keep me full screen because I'm not
Yeah,
seeing
you are
entire
full
screen. Okay, but wait a second. It's not showing up here into the screen. I'm looking at it. I don't see it on the board here. Is this ain't it? One, that's not it. So DuckDuckGo is not letting me do what Google does. That's weird. I don't know why. Let me see here. It's interesting. Very interesting. So I'm sharing. To share audio, share screen instead. All right, so we're doing that. And it's not even coming up here. See, if I do that, I'm going to share our screen. If I share that, it's just going to be me. StreamYard. See, it's not working. So I don't understand. I got to. Calls are coming in and we can't do it. Stop sharing. It's a different browser. I can't do it. It won't work. It's not going to work here. It's just not going to work.
The greatest show ever.
This is great, ain't it? I mean, here, I got a call coming in. I don't know. Someone call in, and I'll answer it. I'll stay in the Google thing since you guys can hear me and see if it goes into the show. I don't think it's gonna. Because we got to share it. I share it. It's not, when you hit the share button, present, and you share, it's not there. You don't see it here. See?
Yeah,
What if you hit
You want to know why it's not there? Because you're not presenting
Yeah, I want to know why.
whole screen. You're trying to present
because
one
what?
browser when you're on two different browsers.
Okay, I'll get rid of the other browser. Oh, that's what it is. That's right. You're right. Let me kill the other browser. Okay, let me get rid of that. All right, that other browser's down.
Yeah.
Leave everything. Okay, now I got you. Now I got you. All right, now it should put cancel it. Now we'll present it. I shut down the other browser. Let's present.
Yes, good.
Share screen.
them
It's
all
still not
down.
showing up, Lou. Still not showing
You
up.
got rid of it.
I got rid of it out of the Google site. I'm on the DuckDuckGo where I'm able to talk into the show. And I don't. 2 calls are coming
Stop
in.
putting up the number, JT.
show,
It's not helping.
Audio.
Take
Also
the
share
number
system audio. All right, let's try it. Let's see if somebody
The
calls.
number's
Someone's calling.
scrolling on the bottom of the screen. That's not me.
I understand that, Lou. Lou.
I'm not even talking to you.
Huh? Oh, something's fucked up here, guys.
Joey C has the greatest show on YouTube.
That's a confirmed fact.
No, we learned from the best. We learned from the best guys in the Dabbleverse. All right, I don't think it's going to work. I can't. It won't present. Well, the phone was a gamble anyhow. So let's not cut. We got to get to the show. The phone was a trial and error. We'll shut it down. We're going to get this fixed and have the phone line next week. It was a thing we were going to try. So
no, I get it. Good attempt.
Yeah,
Ladies and gentlemen,
and it's just not
welcome
gonna
to
work
the
right now.
Technical Difficulty Show.
Yeah.
Brought
All right, so
by Joey C.
Yes.
All right,
Let's
Joe,
get to the show. Yes, JT.
So I was gonna say, one night next week, we could just like troubleshoot it and not do it on a show, but do it like like behind. And that way next time we'll have it ready to go.
No, JT. Then how do we get super chats?
No, but we're just gonna that way before you go live, we make sure we got all the.
No, but you can do both and get super chats both times.
Yeah.
You're bad for Joey's money.
Yes.
Oh,
why do you hate Joey?
No, I don't hate Joey.
Why are you trying to ruin Joey's channel like you ruined my channel?
I didn't put a gun
Check
in
him
there
off,
telling you to upload that video.
I felt very confident in having JT.
Still holding a grudge. I don't understand.
It's troll.
He's
That's not even
you're
a
a troll.
picture of him.
Wow.
That's not
JT,
what
you get this Cardiff. The Cardiff don't like you. I can take that. That's what I'm picking up.
No, he still holds a grudge about his YouTube channel.
I don't want you anywhere near me this weekend, JT. Nowhere.
Wow.
Hey, folks, if Cardiff would have advised an attorney as such as myself about what he could use on his YouTube channel, he probably would still have a channel, folks.
Yeah, what's the deal there, Frank Amadeo? You want to represent me in the Cardiff Electric v?
Please do, Frank. Represent Cardiff. Get him back.
Absolutely, I represent anyone in the Dabbleverse pro bono.
Well, look at what we got here. The great Rocco. Look at that. There you go, JT. I'm never paying you again, JT.
I'm glad
you never paid me to begin with. So
it comes out. The truth comes out. The Uncle Rocco.
Rocco's a bad man to work for. Cheap fucking wops, right, Joey?
I gotta say, you're probably right. I mean, you're probably right. He
honestly
he tries about $25.
I have a story for you. I have a story for you.
Okay, I'm listening.
This goes back a long ways, but if you look in the Bible, the first reference to Jews being cheap was written by an Italian.
Okay.
Yeah. Go figure.
So what the Italian was doing was trying to project their cheapness onto another group, but really the Italians are the ones that should have the cheap stereotype about them, not the Jews. Jews are very frugal. Jews are very giving. The Italians are cheap fucks.
Really? And I thought that we were the best dressed.
Joey ain't cheap with me.
Yeah, I'm not cheap. I'm not cheap.
I think as a fellow Italian American, I take personal umbrage to that, Mr. Cardiff, and you are consider yourself on notice.
Yeah. Okay. How old are the underwear you're wearing right now, Frank Amadeo?
I refuse to answer that. It's my Fifth Amendment privilege. I don't have to answer that.
Guilty.
You know, it's a great thing here because Frank Amadeo, if I didn't have him around, I'm telling you right now, he saved me more than once. But Cardiff is a family friend, and we must protect him too, Frank. So I ask you to please put anything you may have against Cardiff and bury it, and just try to see it to represent him for me, okay?
I will do that for you, Joey, just for you, because Joey's...
Now, JT, you're welcome to stay on the panel if you like to. I got no problem with that.
I do.
You do? Oh, Cardiff says you can't.
I bet he's Italian.
I'll hang out. It's fine.
All right. Well, I'll get with me like Wednesday, and we'll troubleshoot this and get that ready for next week. And Lou, if you want to take that number off, we can take that off if you don't mind.
Oh, sure, no problem.
Thank you, but JT, I appreciate your effort, man. And like I said, you were my first choice and my last choice, and I think nobody else is a call screener, but it's you, baby, all the way you. You know what I'm saying?
Do you remember
I appreciate it, Joey? I appreciate
you remember the
that.
hotel chain called The Last Resort?
Yes.
Yeah, JT's literally the last resort. That's the last person. I mean,
I don't know.
I
like JT.
I would rather have Stuttering John be my call screener. He's a much
I'm your only resort, Joey. Don't listen to him.
That's correct. Stuttering John would want probably $1,000 a show to do.
Are we ever going to get to talking about fucking Rocco?
Yes, we're
Fuck
going to get
Stuttering John.
All right, here we go, folks. Without further
We
ado,
spent half of it with technical difficulty.
without further ado, gentlemen, here is the very first. I believe. Let me make sure I got the right.
Apologize to those who tried to watch.
This is one. Okay, here we go.
Early February.
Here we go. The very first.
Edible.
El
Thank you,
Jaribe.
salty dog. Eat those edibles. I'm so jealous.
Look at him. He's just like playing with his chin.
So he look at how desperate he is for someone to come on his show and do it for him. He's got the StreamYard link up on the screen, just begging for someone to show up. I wish I saw this. I wish I would have destroyed this punk.
Look at this. I didn't, that's a good observation. I didn't even notice that. That is a StreamYard link. And here, this guy grifted all the way to DabbleCon 1 and got $1,000.
Worse than you grifted, Joey.
That's right.
Worse than you grifted.
What's wrong with grifting?
Now, wait a second. Did he take a fund up to go to Atlantic City for gambling? Remember, he had a fund up when he was called it the gambling fund?
I think so.
But
did he grift for that too, so he could gamble?
Mm-hmm. He used it appropriately. He said he was going to gamble. He gambled. Why get mad at him for that?
Well, he still grifted. He still grifted, Lou. He's got nerve to call me a grifter. The guy knows that he is the genital Italian Chris Soggy pizza roll guy. Look at this
waterlogged guy. Waterlogged pizza roll.
What is wrong with this mask? I mean, it's so lame.
It's fucking.
It goes with the gay boots he has. He has boots in this color too.
Mm-hmm.
Got matching boots, Lou. He's got yellow boots that match this face.
Any man who has boots that match anything.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only one thing you can say about them, right?
Yeah, exactly. Fadouk all the way.
Pasta fajoule.
Papa fajoule, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, at least I got crusted lasagna gold, pal.
Diamond encrusted lasagna. Joey, you deserve diamond encrusted lasagna. One day you'll have it.
So let's get back to this.
I'm assuming it's going to be your last meal at a federal prison, but still, you'll deserve it. You think they would give you diamond encrusted? If you request, like, are there limits on your request for your last meal?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I've never been on death row, but I pretty much can tell you from what I watched when they show these people with their last interview, and they always ask, "What's your last meal going to be?" And they pretty much get what they want. With the exception, I don't think they can ask for a nice warm woman to be naked with them for an hour. They don't get none of that.
They can get dudes though.
They can have dudes. Of course, they got dudes blowing them all day long. And if you're on death row, you're getting blown by dudes. You know what I'm saying? The janitor's coming by and blowing you.
See, this is the upside of death row we don't hear about. Thank you, Joey.
Exactly.
Joey, what would be your last meal?
Oh, my last meal would probably be a porterhouse or a ribeye steak.
Why?
I just love steak. I'm a steak guy.
Why porterhouse or ribeye?
Because that's the best. I feel the best cut of meat for the cow is the ribeye. Filet mignon is
the fattiest.
No. I would have everything lean. I would have it requested to be lean.
Your last meal, you're gonna get a lean steak,
lean ribeye,
a nice thick lean steak with a baked potato, some broccoli and cheese. I would want probably a banana split for dessert. I would want to have a piece of cheesecake.
No, really?
You want a banana split and what a fat ass. And they call me.
If I'm gonna die, I might as well shit when they're electrocuting me or putting the fucking shiv in my arm. I might as well be able to shit on him so he can remember me.
I've never known anyone to actually eat a banana split. That's something I've only ever seen on like the Brady Bunch.
I go uptown for a banana split when I get taste for it. I make them here. I'll go get all the stuff at the store and get the sparkles and the sprinkles and all that stuff. Yeah.
Go make one right now.
No, I don't have it now. I don't have it with me. On shop day, I'll go get all the stuff I need. I ran out.
For next show. Banana splits with Joey C.
I can do that. I can have that for next show. That's very feasible.
It is feasible.
Yeah, it's very feasible.
Mastercardable too.
Let's get back to this soggy wet noodle
waterlogged
pizza roll guy. in the B-Dabbler.
Begging for gas.
We're all in our mom's basements. That's where we live. That's where we dabble. Where else would we do it? I think my mom just went to bed.
Look, I'm in the dark. I suck.
I'm using my.
Yeah,
let me pull my mask down because my double chin is expanding too big.
Just wait.
I just orgasmed in my bed.
I want Joey C. Joey C. I have an assignment for you for the next Uncle Rocco show.
All right.
I want you to take a screenshot from every episode of his face in that mask.
I did it on the last replay show he did. I have every still shot in the video.
Time lapse growth. I want to see this by date. I want to see.
I can do that. That's easy. I already got the program for that. I did it on the last replay show. I
beautiful.
pulled out stills of every shot of him opening his mouth. When he was fake sick and he took his mask off and he couldn't breathe. He was faking because he really wanted to go ahead. He wanted to go probably give a blowjob in the next room somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
This is going to teach him a fucking lesson. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
We got it.
But you know what I caught him saying secretly? On his last replay, I think it was, he was like, okay, now back to Joey. I really love me, Joey. You know, he under his breath, we to a microscope and a microphone, we heard what he said, how much he loves me. He really, really is in love with me. And that is gross.
It's unhealthy.
I can do that all day.
Now he's playing with his nose and his.
Shuli will be the only person involved with that show to fly in. Everyone else is within driving distance. Yeah. I think I guess Rochester makes sense. I guess I guess New York in general makes sense.
Well, listen to him. Question,
the other thing is, like,
why would they have?
Is anyone else sick of these live broadcasts?
I agree.
Again,
yes, we are.
If I continue to do this in a few years, I'm sure I'll be doing live broadcasts. But man, really? I just think they bring absolutely nothing.
Exactly.
And they just
wait a minute. You hear him? You hear the grift? He's setting up for the grift. You know that, right? That's what he's setting up for. I think live streaming is really not, maybe if I'm around 3 or 4 years from now, eventually I'll do it, He does it every Saturday.
Remember, this is COVID is still all around us.
Yeah.
He's playing the if I survive this pandemic,
Yeah. I first heard about El
heartstrings.
Yes, I agree. When I first heard about this and I couldn't even say his name for like about 3 months. I was doing a show with Obnoxious John before he was the Orange. He was Stuttering John
on him.
And he used to come and help me. He actually he was really nice to me in the beginning before he became this big overgrown, lovable teddy bear that he thinks he is, the lady's choice of the evening.
Joey C, you can say it. He used you to climb to the top.
Yes, he did. He
used
my show. That's right. I'm going to say it. He clout chased me.
He
clout chased me and Jake Hudson. For God's sake.
Jake Hudson? Who the fuck?
That's right. I started out doing a show with Jake Hudson my first 2 weeks on the Dabbleverse.
We don't need to talk about that.
We won't talk about that. That's another time.
Those dark days.
OJ used to come on every day as the Obnoxious John guy. And he clout chased us. He did. Now he puts his nose in the air and he goes, yeah. Hello. Yeah.
Come on, dude. Come a little better. You keep repeating yourself. Jesus.
No.
You're so untalented.
No, shut up.
No, listen to Carter.
Listen to Doom. He's right. Take the Take the constructive criticism. Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck
constructive criticism.
Oh, Lou, I got to really help you, Lou. Here.
Listen. OJ did not clout chase you, Joey C. That's where you're very wrong.
Yes.
He clout stole from you.
No, he did. He did.
He
stole my audience.
He stole it all.
All of it. Yeah.
Even your mustache.
Surprised that he's trying to steal my family next.
No, I think that's it.
No, Peter, no one will ever kick me from the fucking panel, you stupid piece of shit. Wow. I am the panel.
Lou. We got other people here. We got to be nice to our people.
Peter Sky Parker, if I see $100 in my Venmo, I'll make Joey C get rid of Lou.
Good luck.
I don't know. That's a tough one.
Joey C. I just got $100 in my Venmo from Peter Sky Parker.
No, you did it.
You know, loyalty obscures anything, and I'm a loyal friend.
Then I'm leaving.
Luke could be.
And I gotta go.
Lou will work with us.
I
gotta go.
Potato. Have a
Then I
nice
gotta
night,
go.
Potato.
All right.
We're all
With the
friends,
$100 to keep you.
All right, let's get back. Let's not spoil the great fun we got ahead.
Yeah, that's true.
We need you, Cardiff. We need you.
Sorry,
Here we go. Back
sorry,
to the.
Hey, hold on. I need to apologize to Peter Sky Parker. No refund. Sorry.
Oh boy, you got duped. Hey, Cardiff, make sure you send me my other half of it. You know,
Of course.
Yeah.
The grift is real.
Okay. All right. So, but we do love great Peter Sky Parker. I learned to, Peter was kind to me. He was the only guy that when I first emerged into the Dabbleverse that figured
Don't
me out.
stay on topic. Fuck Peter Sky Parker.
Let's get back to B-Dabbler.
Jesus.
Here he is, Lou.
My best friend Carl headaches.
Oh, headaches.
I don't know, but of course I love
huh?
the whole idea of Stutjon Con.
Wow.
Bob
name,
and
by the
Mike
way.
are in Jersey.
This guy just
Bob
reading
and
the chat.
Mike, like the radio guys.
Just
Or is that
read
Bob
the
and
chat.
Tom?
He's got nothing. He's got no
Bob and
content.
Tom from like
You're
Indianapolis.
absolutely right. Look at him struggling.
No
Get
originality.
them out here. They suck.
And reading is the thing he does the least good. He's literally
What's
doing
up with
his
John?
doing his
Is John in
least
rehab? I don't think John's in
powerful
rehab.
skill.
No, we saw him yesterday vote.
Reading.
They don't let you vote in rehab.
Disgusting.
Right. He also sounded pretty bombed. Levian Moss. Oh, Bob. Yeah, Bob. Like, everyone's.
Now, Cardiff, let me stop this here. Isn't it true that this very first show he became the Mexican El Jaribe?
No, that's incorrect.
That's incorrect.
I can give you some backstory there a little bit later.
Please
All
do.
right.
I will.
will?
But I have to say, I don't know what I was going to say. What did he? I have to say, I'm actually worried for my friend B-Dabbler right now.
Are you?
Because I'm worried this video is going to
You're
ruin
going to
him.
be on hold for a while, DG, because we're not answering phones.
This is literally you uncovering this. Joey C is going to ruin his career, probably his life.
Yeah.
When
You know I'm
people
all
see
in.
this-
You know I'm all in, Cardiff. If this didn't get to be off the gate, a show that there's a lot of love into the show, and it failed, it would be all over for me. You know that?
Joey, I'm just so glad for my friend. For once, I'm just gonna say I'm sad that this video came out, but I'm happy that it came out on your channel where there's probably 10 or 11 people watching right now. No one's
190 right now.
No.
Yeah.
You don't get those kind of views, Joey C.
We got a
What did you buy
190
views?
right here, according to what I'm looking at right now.
Are you
Yeah,
buying
right now
views?
we've gotten back. We've been up to over 200.
We've been over 200 most of the time.
Today?
Right now, yes.
No, I don't believe it.
Well, Lou and I in the morning, we're
no.
up to 70, 75 now in the morning.
He's dead. He's finished. El Horrible is done in the Dabbleverse. He can't show his face or his mask in the Dabbleverse anymore.
Yes. We get over 200.
At least Joey C, do you understand now? If I
Yes.
disgrace myself, I can just go get rid of the potato and I can live my life in the Dabbleverse as a common citizen. But this man, he has no identity in the Dabbleverse once he's disgraced like this.
No. I got some intel for you, Cardiff, that I just heard.
Please, I want to
It
hear.
came to me last night, and I don't have the spy report thing. I don't know if you can put a spy report.
Spy report.
Can we get a spy report?
Spy report.
All right. The rumor is,
Yes.
now this is straight off the hot seat, that he's secretly been meeting with Stutter and John, and John offered him $1,000 and a blowjob to give up your identity, and I heard he made the deal.
I wouldn't doubt it. I think John started too high. He would have caved for almost nothing, this piece of shit.
And he thought he was trolling John by taking the money, but maybe he didn't give the real information, and maybe he got John.
This is the kind of guy that would like sell home movies of his family if he knew he could make some money with it.
That's funny, and I don't want to talk about children, but he's got a very young voice he used to have in the beginning of his El Really. I think it was his sister.
His sister, yes.
His little sister.
Yes.
That's what I call that. He's what's the word? He's slaving little kids to do his work.
Joey C, we don't talk about families here.
No, I don't. I'm just saying that. I just want to. But the nice little girl. She did a good job. I got to say that. But
she's a wonderful child.
We won't get on that subject. But I just love this El Harible. Finding this was like a dream come true, Carter. It was a dream come true.
This is like the Pilgrims striking gold.
Yes,
during
is.
The gold rush. Isn't that what the Pilgrims did?
Yes.
They struck gold during the gold rush.
So. Yep.
The Mayflower was a gold ship. You know that. This is fact.
It's like a poor Italian in a ghetto neighborhood who kicks rocks most of the time and strikes out most of the time and gets a gold handed to him right here in the hood. You know?
Does that happen often?
A dream come true. Now, Carter, let me ask you something.
Yes,
Tookie thinks that he can do it all. I call Tookie his nut. What I mean by that when I say it's Rocco's nut is Tookie gives him the balls to be a man. You understand?
Oh yeah.
But Tookie,
he hides behind that puppet.
Yes. And we're going to talk about that next week. But Tookie's a very interesting. But I heard Tookie is taking full control in his house, full control of his body and his mind, and Tookie even is bitch slapped him a few times. From what I understand.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And that's a fact. Let's get back to
El Horrible. Pretty much. Except for El Harible and Shuli. And I don't know where the potato's from. Where's the potato from? Live stream seems to be for people collecting super chats. Jared,
no, I
chatting
didn't know that he was trying to get my identity and my address.
Day one, he's been
right now, I'm just doing it to get my hours up at this point. Honestly, at first, I was just doing this broadcast to just test this out because I literally just signed up for StreamYard and I need hours. I need you people to just mindlessly watch this beautiful face.
3 hours. So obviously, he wasn't monetized at this first episode.
Joey C, he's begging people to come on his show and nobody's coming on his stream. If you put your StreamYard link on the screen right now, let me try. Let's test this out. I'll put the StreamYard link in the chat. Let's see how quickly someone jumps on this show.
All right.
Hey Joey.
Yes.
Are you going to be able to get the super chats soon?
Yeah, we're getting the super chats now. We're gonna finish up. I got about 3-4 minutes of this. We're gonna do the super chats. Our goal is to go about a 2-hour show every week. But Rocco is, I guess he's having tonight the Uncle Rocco wrap-up show right after this.
But he said you take your time.
All right, very good. We're gonna finish this little bit we got here, and then we're gonna talk a little bit, and we'll get to all the super chats. I appreciate you guys being patient.
Me too.
I wear this mask because I'm so beautiful that it would distract the entire world and nothing would get done.
That's a lie.
Yes.
I would love to go, but it's way too cold in early February. We'll wait for a warmer city. Yeah, you got to go to the first John Con, though, man. I mean, especially if John passes away, like I have multiple bets on that he will by 2024.
For a man to lose his life.
John's going to need a professional withdrawal temper. I do hope John does go, though. That would be pretty cool.
Well, I heard he had me to die in the Dabbleverse 2023.
I was sorry.
It's probably true.
I'm not good at paying.
Look at who he's got there. Look at that lollipop.
I'm trying.
Hi. I'm back.
What a sack of hair that one's got.
What's up, Dabbler?
That's Chrissy Mayer.
Can you hear me
okay? I know who it is.
This is sacrilegious.
This is the girl that used to bone Pat Nixon, right?
Good. What's new? What's new, favorite?
Allegedly.
Fellow Dabbler.
Allegedly.
I don't see you, but I hear you.
Oh, no.
Or no.
So he's trying to have a no lighting. Wait, is that what he's trying to do?
Do you wear that mask all the time?
Well,
do you wear it to bed? Yeah.
All the time.
It was his wrestlers in the dark phase.
I have to wear it all the time.
Does it get hot under there?
This is amazing.
It's extremely hot, and my nose is running right now, and I just want to itch it.
Are you just like breathing in your own breath
he was there
over and over again?
To look at the breath.
Constantly, like everyone was for 2 years. What's the big deal?
You know what? You were wearing a mask for 2 years? Oh, no.
So this is before DabbleCon?
Yes, over this mask.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
How did you get Chrissy Mayer?
You know you had the
That's what I'm saying, though. Somebody had to pull some strings for him because nobody knew who he was yet.
Nobody.
So how did he pull this
know
off?
who he was. I was a big star. Chrissy Mayer opened for me at DabbleCon 1.
I know this. And then you've been on her show before. I think you were on her show before.
Yeah. Many times.
Many times. I thought so.
Her number one guest of her number one show.
What month was DabbleCon 1 at? What month did you guys do that one?
The ass crack of February.
March? Wasn't it March?
No, February.
February. Very cold in Rochester.
Very cold. It was. I believe the temperature was minus 79 in Rochester that weekend.
Wow.
It was literally a sheet of ice.
What I don't understand is, I believe, are you already on the road? Are you already at the Detroit event now?
Me? No.
Yeah. You guys ain't there yet? You guys go
I'm a human being. It doesn't take me a week to travel across the country.
Is Rocco there, though? Is he there?
No, Joey C.
Not yet?
He is.
Now
still
OJ, he'll be there. You know, he there's a whole other allegedly. But Carl actually befriended this guy, huh?
A Dabbler?
Yeah.
No. Carl hates him.
Oh, that's what I thought. That was my understanding. Carl hated him. All right, we're almost done here, and we're gonna get to these subjects. Right? Chrissy Mayer is a big get for him.
Did you hear that?
Where are you from?
Kill someone's grandmother. I don't want to kill grandmothers.
What's that, Carter?
I currently reside in the
Trump
mountains
will be going on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Colorado.
Who's going on it?
But I'm from New
Donald
Jersey.
Trump.
Wow.
No shit, Donald Trump.
Your mask reminds me
Yeah,
of Homestar Runner.
Wow. And the Undertaker's podcast.
Yes, thank you.
Really?
Hey, someone say the voice too.
Tomorrow.
Strong back.
Thank you, JT.
Yes.
Of course.
Hello, a cheat. Now it actually like mixes in with my stuttering John voice. I can't do one without the other. Like the cheat. This is
this
the
the wet
switch
spot?
so you could turn the light swwitch on and off.
No,
not so you
the
could
wet
turn
spot
the
is where
light
Mrs.
switch
C is
rings.
sitting.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Very
Sorry.
big
I
influence
saw
to me.
Christy, and I thought it was.
Thanks for hopping
Again,
on.
said with
This
love,
is
Joey.
a nice surprise.
I know, of course.
This
Hey,
is fun. I'm ambushing.
my wife had a long talk with me. She
I
sat
love
me
it.
down and said, "You got to stop
I'm glad
getting
that you
irate.
did, because I
You
don't
know
have
I'm
a
not
show.
those things.
This was
Don't worry
supposed
about
to
it."
be a 2-minute test.
Yeah,
thing,
most of those things
because I
are
literally
totally
just
false.
They're
found
awful.
out about StreamYard.
Yeah,
I'm doing
exactly.
I bought this
Oh,
cool.
Exactly.
This is your
But isn't that
StreamYard
worse,
test
Joey
show?
C?
No.
I haven't
My
done
favorite thing in the whole wide world.
This
Thank you.
No, for her.
StreamYard is the best.
We know
I
you
used
like
it
it.
for a year, and then I discovered StreamYard it's just so much better. There's so much more you can do.
She looks
with
like
it.
What are they talking about? They
Yeah,
talking
it's
about
so cool to
StreamYard?
see. Like, there's
Huh?
a whole
Does
bunch
he
of
get
things
a
you can do.
discount
Like, I
if he
haven't paid
talks
money
about
to really do
StreamYard?
anything,
I don't think so.
interesting. But
StreamYard don't offer you nothing
literally,
unless you give referrals and sign up.
I just bought this cool
People
headset from
find
Best
him
Buy.
Those are like
headphones
some of the
are
best
cool.
headphones.
Oh, look at
Those
that.
are
Thank you.
very good.
I'll be
Oh,
dabbling.
thank you.
You'll be
Oh,
dabbling.
he's doing a headphone
and
review
I
show.
thought like I had to
Oh.
download an app and
Where's
all this
Chrissy
crap,
Mayer?
and
He's
I would
doing a
have to pay
headphone
money to actually
review show.
broadcast and have
Interesting.
people watch me. And
He is so. He
I was
is
only
so
planning
gay.
on being on for 2
Unbelievable.
minutes, and we're over 57 minutes right now.
Wow.
Wow, you survived
Wow.
57 minutes there, bud.
I hope to be as famous as you one day.
Wow.
Stop.
Now he's
I
giving
hope
the
to
old
be
sucker up. I hope to be as famous as you.
No, you don't.
One day.
It's horrible.
One day.
I've
He's
never
still
done
waiting.
it.
Committed to this, you can't. Are you protecting your identity?
Yeah. I mean, no one knows
He's a
who I am,
coward,
but I don't
Vicky. He's a
want-
coward.
What's the point? You just bring in. I'm pretty committed to this, which
At least
sucks.
you see
Yeah.
Carter's
Because you
real
gotta wear a
eyes
hot
and
mask,
Carter's
but
real
yeah,
nose.
I'm pretty committed to the character.
Do a face reveal one day.
Wow.
It's me, Carl. It's fucking
It's me,
Carl,
Carl!
Chrissy. It's fucking
knew it.
Carl.
That was a good Carl voice.
Thank you.
No, it wasn't.
That was horrible.
That'd be cool though if this was Carl the whole time.
I think the show's lost its steam, Joey
I
C.
would be surprised.
Yeah. So anyhow,
You got me.
that's a little bit on B-Dabbler tonight.
Stinks.
Very
He
good.
just to show you. We wanted to prove two things here. We wanted to prove one, he's a grifter. He's a grifter and he bangs just like every. And there, from the very first one, putting StreamYard up, begging.
Remember, he
Lying
used
to
to tell
Mayor and flirting with her.
he used to tell Opie about needing to get a ring light all the time, and here he is. His first show is in pitch black.
Yeah,
That's what I'm trying to tell you, you see?
he rubs it all in our face like he was born with all this with the studio that he has now. Look at him. He's the only one in this universe that gets colored stripes across his screen constantly because his camera doesn't work. He goes to Dollar Tree to buy cords.
He goes to Dollar Tree, huh? Thank you for
You
that
heard it.
info because he hammers me about Dollar Tree.
You heard him. You heard him there bragging about his Best Buy headphones. Look, I got the Best Buy headphones to Chrissy Mayer. You want to have sex now, Chrissy Mayer? Look at my headphones.
Exactly. That's all he was trying to get. Exactly.
That's all he was doing.
Cardiff, I like
you're
you to
gonna
have
be
the
at
honor to
DabbleCon.
read the
I'm going to be
super
at
chat.
DabbleCon. What?
I would like you to read the super chats tonight if you don't take the honors.
I don't work for you, Joey C.
Well, I'm asking you if you would do the honors.
You heard my answer.
Okay, so
He said
that's
no.
Okay,
Jesus Christ.
Thank
Let's
you,
go.
Cardiff. I just thought Cardiff could do it really good. But anyhow, associate producer Ralph. Oh, that Ralph. I don't know about Ralph. He's kind of a weird guy.
He's a dirty
Canada
fucker.
279. You didn't send Potato a link. He's right there on the screen, buddy. Thank you for the
Lying Ralph. Lying Ralph.
Now this is Mule. Became a YouTube member. Thank you, Mule.
Good for him. Good job, Mule.
Snub,
Piss on
thank you for the $4.99. Lawyer looks like Francis from Pee Wee's Big Adventures.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Elvis Presley. We got a little Elvis Presley going on there. Thank you for the $4.99. Here's a great guy that he does support us in the past. EFS supports a lot of the shows in the Dabbleverse. EFS, thank you, buddy, for the $9.99. Take that walk down, Joey.
Yes, say it.
Using a filter following the footsteps of Cardiff and the OJ, except they are talented and people care about them.
Yes, preach.
The has been spoken, Lou. That was wow.
Preach, EFS.
Wow, EFS.
Wow.
That was raw to the point, and I gotta say thank you, sir. EFF for the $4.99. Lou couldn't afford Frank Amadeo. He would have a public defender for sure. I barely can afford them, but I don't like public defenders. They suck.
The difference is not stupid enough to get caught.
That's right.
Thank you, EFS for the $4.99. Diablo sandwich, $2. The opening lineup for John Florida's Comedy Club. Now I heard a rumor. Thank you for the $2, Diablo sandwich. John, the rumor is John's going to have a comedy club opening.
Yes.
I don't know if that's all talk.
In Cape Coral, for some reason, because he wants to put. You know Cape Coral better than any of us, probably, Joey C. Is it a bustling metropolitan area, or is it a sleepy?
Pretty shitty area.
It's a retirement community.
Yeah, perfect place for a comedy club. Am I right, guys?
They're going to be serving Coors Light
close to the beach.
It's the perfect spot for the retired comedy folks.
Who gave him that idea? Was that Vince Stroman that put that idea in his head?
Well, much like John has wasted his mom's money and lost money on his home in Florida, he is now investing someone else's money in a comedy club. So he's tricked somebody into thinking that he would be a good person to back in the comedy club business.
The last couple of days? Because did you hear John bring yesterday? Or Saturday? I think it was yesterday or Saturday. He brought on Vince the lawyer, which I knew was coming. He can't make his first payment, so he brings him on and he drops the old. I can't make. I need an extension for.
I need another month. Yes,
I need another month.
He's a garbage person.
He'll never pay Vince. Vince will have to put this back on the board. I saw Vince. He was not happy about it. John's going to play him because John's like, I'll be gone soon. See, John's either he's gonna pass away or he's cutting the rug. He's sniffing Vince for sure.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Joey, DG wants to call in, so
DG, the number, buddy, we had to scrap the number, buddy. I didn't mean to call you, my friend.
Number's gone.
We weren't properly able to do the number next week, Mel.
Didn't work.
But you can see the link if you want to come on. I'll send you a link.
Yes.
Rod 71. Now here's a guy that I hear
who's a much better puppet.
I hear that B-Dabbler does not like this guy at all.
Why is that?
Because Nimrod 71 is the guy who is also the great 2K.
Never heard of him.
You've never heard of him?
No.
He's more funny than Tookie.
Yeah. I mean, so's Cancer.
Well, that's true. That's true. Nimrod is a co-host on our show many, many times. He's done a lot of our show. Frank looks like he needs a turd ducking. Yes.
Have you ever had a turducken, Joey C?
Huh?
Have you ever had a turducken?
No, I've never had that. No, I have never had the pleasure of it. I tell you what I did have. I went in for a colonoscopy. I went for a colonoscopy where they had put me to sleep, and they gave me a car wash. They stuck these tubes up my ass, and they with water, and they cleaned out my whole inside it's like a car wash. And they videoed it. My wife has the video somewhere of my insides where they're cleaning out all the shit inside of me.
No. You didn't have a colonoscopy. You had a colonic.
Yeah, whatever that is.
You went to You went to like a spa. Some Chinese lady behind a laundry mat.
Out of your butt.
They had to clean me out because this was like a year before my surgery. I had 15 inches of my colon removed.
Oh, the good 15, I hope.
No, I hope so. But they got rid of the. Well, if I would have let it go anymore, it would have been cancerous. Hey!
Oh, I'm sorry, Joyce. That's
Is
not
that
good.
you?
That's Spider.
That's not him. Huh?
Hey.
It's a troll.
Spider.
Hey, the troll, get rid of him. He's gonna porn bomb us.
What troll? It's fucking Spider.
Spider, is that you?
I don't think that's Spider. I don't think
that's not him, Blue. That's not him.
This guy talks
Get
too
him
much.
off. Get him off.
That guy
Get him
talks
off.
too much
Yeah.
to be Spider.
I think Carter put the link, open link in the chat room.
I told you we were going to test
We
to see
know
who
that.
got a
That's
guest
definitely
quicker.
not Spider. That's definitely not Spider. That's how they got me
See,
porn
you
bombing
beat.
before.
Look,
It was just
look how
yeah.
quickly. Look how
Joe,
quickly
yeah.
you got a guest.
Channel like you.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Don't let
Trying
your
to already
team charge.
destroy us already.
God, it won't be back.
This is terrible.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
the word.
House of Dub. Thank you for the $1.09. I don't care if you read this or not. Well, thank you. We read it. Now, thank you.
Good.
That's not
Sir,
ours. That belongs to Chad.
Thank you for the $3 super stick. Thank
Thank
you
you.
very much. Here he is, everybody. I must give him a drum roll. Do you have a drum roll, Carter? Okay. This is the man who is a brother, a son, a nephew, all rolled up in one. He used to be local. He is now Catalano, part of the team with Team Doom. Mr. C just entered the room. Excuse me, guys. I need to turn around for a minute. I'll be right back. Oh, yes, baby. Yes,
I
that's
sense
the
the
way to do it.
disturbance in the Dabbleverse.
Miss Sherry, so stop.
Okay. Okay, I'm sorry.
You should be
All
sorry. How
right.
dare
Be
you?
local. Thank you for the $4.99. We love you, brother. Thank you for all the help you've been giving us. We appreciate it. Now we got this Canada $2 from how you doing? Dr. Penfield. I smell burnt toast. Do you know anything about that, Carter?
Burnt toast?
Yes.
No.
Burnt toast.
No idea.
Stroke.
Now here's a
Don't
name
have
I'm
a
going to
stroke.
struggle with. It's Yap. How you say this?
Epilepsy, JT. Epilepsy.
No, if you smell burnt toast, don't that mean like you have a stroke coming on?
No,
think
it's
so.
epilepsy.
Epilepsy?
Yes.
Is it epilepsy?
If you eat too much burnt toast, you get epilepsy.
What about when you eat sticks of butter? You get your appendix get busted, don't it?
That's cholesterol.
Yeah.
No, that's just delicious.
Yeah, I don't. Do you eat sticks of butter, Carter?
All the time. I'm eating one right now.
I put a whole stick in the pasta I made tonight, and I made some meats with it, and made some sauce tonight.
What meats?
Wonderful.
What meats?
I made some meatballs. I got some sausage from the Italian store.
Is it dog food? Tell me the truth. Was it dog food? Was it dog food?
No, it was real Italian from the Italian deli that I go to.
You weren't making dog food meatballs.
No. With the pork, and you use the pork, you use the ground beef, you use 3 or 4 different meats. You can put it in a bowl, you get it, you put your seasonings in it.
What's
You
your
make
fat
the
percentage?
Yeah. I
What
got
kind
my
of fat
father and my
percentage
grandmother's
you got?
recipe.
You're like
It's a secret
45,
recipe.
45, 55?
What was that?
45, 55, that's your ratio?
About how I cook?
Yeah, just read the
Dude,
super
do you understand what he's asking you?
I didn't hear what he said. I didn't hear the question.
The fat content of your meat. Never mind.
Oh, I get top. I don't get nothing. I'm very particular with certain food. I get boar's head top lunch meat. If I'm gonna get I get super
Boar's
sod.
head? Everybody's dying from boar's head. Stop eating that.
Yeah,
boar's head is kill a bunch of people.
You got earbuds in your ear and you can't fucking hear us. That's fucking classic.
Well, I don't know. Listen to me. I told you they don't fit well in my ear. I struggle with stuff in my ears. The same way.
Didn't boar's head all get pulled off the shelves?
No, I don't believe it.
They got pulled off the shelf because they were having some issues at the plants.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop eating that.
Just like McDonald's just had an Ebola breakout.
Well, that's
I wonder why when they didn't throw none of the meats off when all the power went out. They opened back up a week later with the same meats that was thawed out and ruined, and they didn't.
No, it's because they let Donald Trump in.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I saw that. Fake commercial. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, man. So how do we pronounce this guy's name? Yapikoto?
Yapikoto.
Yapikoto. Thank you for the $2. Can you sniff the air and say man flesh?
No, I can't. Fuck you.
Wow.
Man flash.
That is amazing.
Man flash.
The great former. He's Peter Sky Parker, but he used to be what was his old name?
I don't know, but thank you for the $100, Peter.
Peter, thank you for Carter. Thank you. Shut up, Lou. Thank you for the $2, Peter.
Yes. Shut up, Lou.
The great Frank the Monkhouse, a big fan of our old morning show with Kai Brancaccio. Big shout out to Kai and Mrs. Kai.
Joey, we hit a record 229.
229, guys, I love you. This is just tickled me to death. The Cardiff, I now know what it feels like for an hour to an hour and a half to feel like you do on a daily, hourly basis.
It is. It's true. It's great being a big star like this. I just want you to know. I just want you to know, Joey. See, it's going to hurt so much tomorrow when nobody's here.
I know.
It hurts so much.
I can always go back and rewatch this episode and reenact it. You know what I'm saying?
The lowest lows are only so low until you feel the highest highs.
I'm on it.
And the lowest lows feel even lower.
Thank you for the
like Joey. See, I have a problem.
Yes.
I have a problem. I'm going on I'll be in Florida soon. I might need you to pick me up from the airport.
Absolutely. I get you a limousine, buddy.
A beloved chatter is a ship captain and has reached out to me and has invited me on a cruise leaving out of Tampa.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
you're
great.
going on those shitty cruise ships?
You talking about what's his name? That guy, Alex guy? Captain Alex?
Captain
Alex.
Alex.
No. He's a beloved chatter. He wants to be anonymous. He just asked me to just give him my credit card number so that I can just kind of put incidentals on there. But the whole cruise is free for me.
Wow.
So because I'm a big star. He's a big fan of the Dabbleverse. Maybe he'll invite you once.
I would love to go. That's one thing I've never done as a cruise. I've flown all over the place, but I've never been on a cruise.
We're talking about me.
Yeah.
But
Muck
because I said because I'm getting a free cruise from the Dabbleverse, I decided to fly first class.
Really?
Tampa. Yes, first class. So now what I'm worried about is the next time I need to fly, am I going to be able to go back to coach?
Nope.
Probably
Once
not.
you do first class, you don't go back.
Probably not.
I know.
Very tough move. It's very tough to go backwards on that one.
So I'm going to need everyone to go to dabbleverse.tv and subscribe to my Rumble, please. I need you.
You got a lot of subscribers. I think you're number one on Rumble. I believe you are.
I am number one on Rumble. I beat Roseanne.
Did you beat Michael Francesi, my good friend?
Of course. But Roseanne,
Really?
that's who I was really going for.
Roseanne, she looks horrible, doesn't she?
Nah, she's a lovely woman.
Oh. Then we'll go with that.
Handsome woman.
Yes. Very, 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 very,
God
very
damn,
nice.
DG, that's putting it out there mildly.
Would you?
Me?
Yeah.
Hey, you want a good question, Carter?
Oh. Yeah.
Hey, Lou, who's Jim Norton?
I don't fucking know, and I don't fucking care.
It's the Chipper.
The Chipper.
I told him, well, Jim Norton's got a live show on.
Get the fucking Jim Norton chat. Jesus
Paul.
Christ.
Hold on, I gotta know where do you need to be, Lou? Where does Lou go after this show? Like, what do you have a cave that you crawl back into and wait?
I am in my man cave now.
No, I'm in a real cave, like carved out of a stone.
I just don't give a flying fuck about the Dabbleverse. You people are not entertaining.
So no, but what are you gonna do after this? Once Joey clicks end stream, what are you gonna do?
Go to fucking bed.
Oh, well, that's a pretty straightforward answer.
Yeah, Lou is a pretty early. He gets up 4:30, 5 o'clock every morning. Like
why?
clockwork. He's just up.
I don't fucking know why I get up so early.
He gets up early. He has his coffee. He eats his breakfast. He does his walk.
You watch the sunrise.
Yeah, I do. It's so lovely to watch the sunrise in the morning, and then I also watch the sunset on the beach with my metal detector.
You know, Lou's a beautiful person. He really is.
I can imagine Lou just in his boxers, shirtless, sitting on a chair, drinking his coffee, staring at the sun, picking his balls.
You know, Lou takes a shit on stream. You know that, right? He has taken a shit on live stream before.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm so proud of him.
Yeah, he's done that many
Why do you
times.
wake up so early? I hate I love sleeping. I can sleep. When fucking Kevin Brennan was trashing Carl for taking naps, I said, fuck you. I love
naps too.
Naps rule.
Yes.
I take a nap around 2:45 every day.
Do you really? I didn't know that part about you.
Yeah, when the wife gets off work, I go take a nap.
Well, I like my naps too. I like taking naps. You know, I enjoy a good nap here.
And this train wreck already, Joey C.
All right, let's go. This is not a train wreck. We're moving. We're doing it, man. We're doing it.
It's the best show on YouTube.
All right, we got to hurry up and get through this. We got to get Rocco's got to get live here. Go, let's go. All right, so let's read that. I read that. Brett Monkhouse, thank you for the $2. Joey, ever thoughts of taking Ritalin? I've done Adderall. I was on Adderall for about 9 years. I can tell you that. And that's a higher up of Ritalin. But the Ritalin they give to younger kids. Gaseous, my man, the great.
So normally the people you're beating up for drugs, you're getting Ritalin from.
Well, yeah, I've been off of it pretty much when I quit cocaine and drugs and alcohol. But I was I was easy to get because I just go to the team doctor, wherever I was, and he'd write me a script for whatever I want. So. And I don't do pills. I'm not a pill guy. But Adderall, I enjoyed. And it weaned me off cocaine. It got me to really quit cocaine. So.
Are the jock strap washers allowed to be on performance-enhancing drugs?
I don't know. It's a catch-22.
Do they drug test? Do you have to piss test?
Yes. I got randomly, in 30 years of working in minor baseball, 25 years of minor baseball, I got randomly tested one time by MLB that came into the AAA team, and I was on that list. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you what happened. When they called me, I was in my office, and the Bat Boys were getting ready to go out for the game, and they were getting stuff out of the office. And they go, the trainer goes, MLB's here. You're on the list with the staff. I sat there. I go, whatever it costs, tell me now. You got to get me out of this drug test. He goes, why? He goes, you got to tell me why, and I'll get you out of it. I said, no, I can't tell you.
Drug user.
I said, he goes, you can't refuse. I'm the only one that can get you out of it. Now, and take it. This is a trainer who I let be my roommate for free at my apartment that I got as being a staff member. I gave him his own room in the condo. He took the rent-a-car. I treated him, didn't charge him clubhouse dude. He still wanted me to pay a price for him to get me out of drug. If I would have took that drug test, my career would have ended in 2002. Would have been done.
Read the super chat.
That's what happened. So I got
a hell of a story.
It's a hell of a story. It's a true story. I couldn't take that drug test. Just don't worry, Lou. I still like it. Thank you for the $2. Beard Bodington, $4.99. Never trust a potato. Yeah, I once thought that, but I have all the trust in Cardiff Electric. He's a good man. Good man. Beard Bodington, Bo Bearden. Lou shines on your crazy diamonds. Thank you for the $1.99. Okay, here we go. I come buckets, $2.
I'm buckets. Big star. Big
How
star.
You doing, buddy?
From the big star from the.
I got another 20 from Mississippi. Well, we're all booked up tonight. See me next month's calendar. All right. Mojo Buffalo, thank you for the $4.99. Yo, what is everyone's favorite TV show for the 90s? We know what this one is. Thank God it's Friday. TGI, hashtag TGIF.
It's not Friday.
Cardiff, you want to tell them about that show?
What show?
From the 90s. It was remember in the 90s. It was one of your great shows.
Is he talking about Full House?
I don't know. I think he's talking about the great Cardiff Electric. Don Coyote. What country is this? What is NOK? What country is that?
Norwegian kroners. Was my mic popping?
No, you sound good. Thank you for the $50. The numbers are in, and the new Uncle Rocco Show is almost better than the Big Flag Show. Congrats. Well, I'll take it as a win. Thank you for the comment. Thank you for the $50. John O'Jay.
Joey, that is $4.58 in US.
Okay, well, but it says $50. That's all I've read it the way it says. I know it's not $50, but I mean that's what it says.
That's
Norwegian money. Thank you for the Norwegian $50. Wow. Thank you, sir. John O'Jay, thank you for the $2. How do I move the decimal from a 20-cent super chat? That's pretty good. I can teach you that after the show. All right. Tim Bollinger, thank you for the $1.09. Eat this shit so Tookie Soup can start. Yes, all right. So B-Dabbler, end this disaster already. Tookie Soup starts with the garbage heads, and Lou starts eating children again. Thank you, B-Dabbler, for the $5. Please don't say it's bad. I think we did $2.26. Yapo, Cado, whatever, $2. Lou, can you say meat back of the menu, boys? Thank you for the $2. Nimrod, 71. Thank you for the $2. Is Frank wearing John's brother's suit? I believe we're all caught up. Cardiff, final words?
Yeah. Go fuck your hat, Joey C.
Any plugs, Cardiff? Where can we find you?
Dabbleverse.tv. Everyone go there. Get a Rumble account. We're all going to end up on Rumble at some point, so you might as well get an account now.
We have an account. We have one. I've had one for a year.
I know it's the best. It's the second best Rumble out there.
No, it's not. None of my shows are good, but I think we did okay today.
This might be the best show you've ever done, Joey C.
Thank you very much. And it'll get better as we get better. We were definitely better than that first El Horrible show. I promise you that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Will you leave me alone for a year now?
Yeah. Cardiff, only if you need me out there, buddy. If you need me to leave you alone, I'll leave you alone, pal. Whatever you choose.
Don't ever leave me alone.
All right, buddy. Frank Amadeo /Clearwater Chat /Stuttering John. It's all yours, sir. Any final thoughts? Well, give your plug.
Thank you very much. It was an honor and a privilege to be here very much, especially with everyone, including and not limited to Joey C, the Potato, Lou, JT, it was an honor and privilege, and you can visit my channel at Clearwater Chad.
I knew it. Doxed.
Frank, I need to have you send us systems.
We will.
Shut
up, Tookie.
Oh. All right, no problem. Write that down on my yellow legal pad.
Do you want to say anything, JT?
Your mom's box.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I want to say this. Before we leave, we're going to end it with this. I want to thank each and every one of you. Cardiff, I want to thank my guest, Cardiff Lecture, JT, Frank Amadeo / Clearwater, my co-host, Big Lou, who is Rocco. Rocco, thank you for putting your show on hiatus for me to get this show off. I want to thank the 227 that we hit tonight. I want to thank everybody super chats. We're going to end this with Tookie singing a little song. Here we go. And then we'll go right out the outro. Everybody, thank you. We'll see you next week. Same time, 8:45 next Tuesday with the first ever Tookie show. We might go change it to a little earlier. That's right. Here we go. Tookie, hit it.
I will have pre-recorded bits like Talk Soup used to. And speaking of which, that sets up our next bit. Yay!
Yay!
I can't watch this puppet.
Z is for grip. E is for grip. E is for grifter. The E is for grifter, though it doesn't start with Z. Z is for grifter. When your first name is Chad Lay. Z is for grifter. Chad, can't you see? Oh, you have to offer content for
good night, everybody.
Here's the tale of Rocco, bright as the sky. Orange and potato, they make you sigh. No talent hacks in a jazzy groove so sly. Think they're cool, but we know that's a lie. Look at them strut like they own the scene. Fake it till they make it, live in the meme. Swaggering loud on a swing time dream. Who knew flukes could reign supreme? Female stooges dancing in the night. They pretend to shine, but it's just Bud Light. We laugh along cause they're out of sight. Tookie knew they wouldn't get it right. Rocco's got swag like a busted doll. Orange and potato bubbling through it all. Making folks wonder if they'll ever fall. Stooges marching to a swing time call. The Uncle B melts, it's quite a sight. Swinging those moves under neon light. Talentless hacks playing with all their might. But deep within they know it's trite. Female stooges dancing in the night. They pretend to shine, but it's just Bud Light. We laugh along cause they're out of sight. Tookie knew they wouldn't get it right.